Power Talk.
Power Talk.
Power Talk. Power Talk.
Power Talk.
Yo, what's up? This is your girl, Lay TV. And listen, man, we are still celebrating my 30th. It went down in this Airbnb last night. I haven't gotten much rest, but this is what I asked for. I got my homeboy here, Mystro, the illest.
What's up? Happy birthday, man. My bad, I ain't know.
It's all good. Listen, I came here to work, okay? So it's cool, thank you.
That's what's up.
Man, listen, you were on the show last season, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're my first, the guest to interview.
How long ago was that?
Man, that was a whole good year.
Oh, okay, it was a year.
Maybe
I don't know why
two.
it seemed longer than that.
Maybe two.
Was it during the pandemic?
It was two, yeah. It was right before. Right?
Oh, sure.
Or right during. No, it was right during.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think that might have been in 2020.
Mm-hmm. It
We
was.
didn't have no mask or nothing. But
We was in the park, though.
yeah.
Did you ever get that dog that you wanted?
That dog?
Yeah, you remember we seen a Rottweiler in the park, and you said, I wanted a Rottweiler.
Oh, yeah. Nah, man, stuff came up, life came up.
Right.
I still want a dog, but I told my girl, we're going to get one. So, but we about to move, though, to something new, another house new. Like, then we worry about pets then. But right now, we just stacking.
Period, because last time, I don't believe, were you single? Or were you?
Probably. At that time,
You were
me
single.
and her might have just been kind of talking, but I don't think we was official or nothing like that at that moment.
Well, congratulations, man, on your
Yeah.
bundle of joy in your family.
Yeah, I'm excited. We definitely excited. We can't wait.
Yes, for sure. Now, you're focusing more on your music, right?
Well, I'm not. It's just something I do because it's kind of therapeutic. Like I put on my website that I stopped being a performing artist back in 2017. But if I'm going through something, I got my own studio, I can always just go in there and vent.
Okay.
You feel me? So this mixtape was based on some shit that went down in my life, and I just had to go vent. So that's why it's out. That's
So
where I'm
when
at
did
with
you
it.
start this mixtape and started writing for it?
It came out like last week, but it only took me like maybe 2 weeks to record it and make the graphic and mix it in.
2 weeks to record it and write. So does music come to you? You're not that type of writer.
I can just write real fast.
Ah.
Like the hardest part for that thing was really just narrow down the beats. But once I had the 8 beats that I like, I can write them songs. And like it take me about 20 minutes to write a song, and about an hour to record it and mix it.
Period. So let's get into these songs. Now, I noticed you had some intros. I like that because it gives me, I feel like it ain't no album, you ain't got no intro, no type of skit or something to take us through a journey, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You had Ye speak.
Right.
That was the first one. Then you had Hold at the end to kind of like bring it all together. So I
Yeah.
got that.
Mhm.
But however, why those particular men in the industry that you chose?
Well, I don't know if it's the men or it was the message. When I was going through my files, I was like, I went to a folder that said speeches, and I clicked on it, and I was like, when did I download a Kanye speech? When did I download Hope? And I had some other DMX and all kind of people, and I was like, I need to put these on something, you feel me? Instead of just having them on my computer. I like what Ye was saying about doing it for the people that matter. Like if I'm doing something, and it's maybe not for them over here, but it's for these people over here. So these people don't matter because it's for these people. You know what I'm saying? Then Hov talking about how people act different when you start coming up. And I can relate to both of those conversations. So I was like, well, that's how I'm going to start it. And then with Hov, that's how I'm going to end it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I mean, Hov is my favorite rapper of all time. And then, what Kanye did musically was fantastic. So
Right. Because, he's very controversial now. I think this is a great time that you came out with this album.
Well, really, I was like, I had already decided to put that as an intro before he started tripping.
Really?
So I was like, should I just take that off and just start it off what I told you? But I was like, I already had the concept in my mind and started off saying like, because I want some people to know like, yo, this if what I'm doing or what I'm creating is not for you, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like people judging or critiquing or anything a creative does, and I'm like, oh, if it ain't it's cool. You feel me? Like even on my YouTube channel, they be like, we wish your reactions like this, and we want you to react like this. I'm like, well, nah, I'm probably just not for you.
Right.
But I got subscribers. I'm doing it for them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it just like that's what I was thinking when I put it on there. So.
Period. Yeah. So the thing of it is now, okay, after that song, and let me tell you, I like how the album. It's like you knew what you were doing when it came to the structure of it. You started off real strong, then you had some messages in the beginning. I love the first song after that because of the beat and what you had to say. And man, that beat was crazy. Like all the girls were twerking, you know what I'm saying?
That beat hard. I like
period.
That.
And then moving forward, I like the song, the message you had. Can't relate.
Yeah.
So what was going through your mind when you was writing that song?
I mean, well, this honestly, like I said on my what's it called, on my TikTok, this whole album came out of a place of frustration and anger, really, because after the pandemic, my company, Innovative Media, started kind of like the sales, everything kind of just fell off. You feel me? So I had to try to figure out new hustles, and then I wasn't getting support from people in the industry, support from my family. So this mixtape really came out of frustration and anger. I was like, man, I'm gonna just turn on the mic. Because I'm like, I'm telling them the shit I'm trying to do, but since they not trying to do none of the stuff, like I'm only creative in my family, you know what I'm saying? So they always look at me like, here you go over here making a movie or something, here you go over here, you know what I'm saying? They don't really support it, but I'd be like, I need y'all to support. They didn't want to support, so I kind of cut them all off. You feel me? That hurt me, and that's why it just fueled this. I'm like, God damn, I'm trying to tell my friends, like, look, I'm trying to get a budget. I got the GoFundMe for this next film I wrote. I got the book I'm trying to publish. And my company's not making enough money. So I'm trying to do other hustles that's not working. And they're like, well, we don't know what you're talking about. We just 9 to 5. You do too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but bro, this shit is important. No, this is like, this movie is fantastic. Y'all got to help me. Y'all got to support me. And I wasn't getting the support. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't be mad at them. They just can't relate. It ain't that they don't want me to succeed. It's just they don't understand how what it takes to get publishing and get casting calls and crews together and counties cameras, and they just don't understand. So
they don't.
I was like, I'm gonna just let them live. You feel me? And that's where that song came from.
But let me tell you something. You are the chosen one, right? So when you're the chosen one, there's not a lot of people that can relate because not everyone can be chosen.
I found that out.
You feel me?
In a real way this year. Yeah.
I'm going through the same shit you're going through. I ain't gonna even lie. And then it brought me to my next question too, because I remember last time we was talking about team building and how guys didn't want to just ready to step. So you're still, and I was gonna ask you, were you still going through this? And it seems like you're still kind of going through this.
Yeah, because
with the team.
I had put the team together, and then we was trying to drum up sales. I'm spending money on flyers. I'm spending money on Instagram ads. And it's still not coming in. Like, it's still not the same client base that I had right before the pandemic. Like, my spreadsheet on Excel for profit was going like this every month.
Yeah.
And then it dropped, and it's still, now it's coming back a little bit, but it's not near as it was. So it's frustrating. Like, I was so mad one night. Rhea tell you I punched the mirror. I was like, man, I'm doing everything to get my clients to come back, but nothing's working. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she was mad as hell. She's like, really? You gonna punch the mirror? Break the mirror? And I was like, nah, that's cool. I replaced it like 3 days later. But it's like when you see your baby, something you created, you built up, and it's doing what you want it to do, and then it kind of just dies. Like, my businesses are my babies. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I put a lot of time and energy, so I want it to do good. Like, but when it's not, I gotta start all over on something new. That's where the frustration came from. You feel me? So it's in a place now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get it back to where it's gonna go. You feel me? So I just need to get the right clientele back, and we'll see what happens.
What can we expect from this album? How many things you're planning to do outside to help promote it? Any tours or anything?
I'm trying to get an interview with Tampa Mystic also to help promote it. I got some flyers printed up with a QR code that I'm gonna be leaving around the city, to where people can just use their phone and scan a QR code and get the mixtape.
Okay.
But I realized I got a lot more to get off my chest. So I decided I'm gonna put out a final album. So I reached out to this producer named DJ Snacko. We get in the studio to make the first song. On the 13th, November 13th, we get in the studio to make the first song. My album's going to be called The Road to Ill Life, because basically it's like I've been chasing, like I always wanted the illest life, you know what I'm saying? And I had a t-shirt brand called Ill Life. So I was like, it's going to be called The Road to Ill Life. It's going to have my baby picture on the cover, you feel me?
For sure.
But he had let me hear some beats the other day, and I was like, well, he's crazy. He done did some shit for Lizzo and some other notable names. But he's like, let's just work. He's like, he heard my mixtape, in case they forgot one, in case they forgot two. He heard both of them. Like, bro, he's like, we can do some shit. We can make some hits. He's like, just tell me what you want to say. And I was like, I got a lot of shit to get off my chest.
Yeah.
So let's go. And he was like, well, he's like, man, we need to get in the gym. He's like, we got to clear our minds. So he on some real, let's really lock in type shit. He's like, get your mind clear. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be ready to work. We putting in 4 to 8 hour sessions every time we come to the studio. So.
That's what's up. You know, and I was going to ask you too, and it's probably like the last question. I've noticed your tone and your delivery. It's different too. It gives me that feel of 3 6 Mafia type of
that's
jam.
what you was
You know
telling me,
what I'm saying? So where did your artistry come from? How did you learn how to develop that? Was it easy? Talk to me about your development.
I was going to ask her if she needed a break.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last one. We're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, because I know I do that, held the hammer out
Right.
like the arms. I was like, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
My fault. So you going to edit that?
Yeah.
Um,
or I might not. I love raw shit, you know.
Well, I don't even know where that came from. I was just recording it and I was telling Rhea, I was like, I think I'm doing some of my best rap, and I was like, I don't even know where it's coming from. You feel me? I don't know. It's just, I guess the beats brought it out of me, or the subject matters brought it out of me.
Yeah.
It wasn't planned at all.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what he said. He was like, he was listening to. He's like, you use a couple of different flow patterns, and he's like, you was in and out of pockets. I was like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you like, I ain't gonna lie. Every song I made on there, I was faded.
Word.
You feel me?
So,
okay. Like.
So that's how you get in your zone?
Yeah, I just was like, I'm gonna just sit, listen to the beat, sipping, listen to the beat, sipping. Okay. And then I get I start writing the melody in my head, how I want to ride the beat, turn the mic on, and I mean, I'm really just zoned out, you know what I'm saying? And I listen to it later, like, damn, I was kind of snapping on that one. But it's like just trying to get yourself in that zone, and then the passion there's the energy there, I think it just flows out. It wasn't even forced. It wasn't even a lot of takes on that. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 takes on most songs, maybe 3, but I don't know.
So let's just say, I think you can agree with me when I say this album was meant to come out. People need to hear what you have to say and your projects, and more what you have coming. You know, like you say, you have a lot on your chest. It not only can be therapeutic for you, but for someone else that's listening and maybe going through the same things that you are going through. And maybe the chosen one. This was for the chosen one, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out my boy Mystro Illest. I hope y'all enjoyed this interview. Please tell them, my guy, where they can follow you and connect with you right quick.
I got the website up. It's been up now like 2 months. Shout out to Toby Creations. He made it. He's all the way in Nigeria. He's basically doing all the maintenance on my website, but it's thecreativemaestro.com. You go to thecreativemaestro.com. You'll see links to my YouTube stuff, my short films, my music, my photo gallery. And we working to add some more stuff. We about to have merch on there. It's coming for my music reviews, keychains, and all kind of stuff. So just check in on thecreativemaestro.com, and you can find everything.
Alright, man. Listen.
Okay.
Thank you for coming and celebrating with me on my 30th.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. It's November 2nd, but guess what? It'll be out by then, this show. But
yo, I gotta tell her real quick. I've been
Yes.
knowing her since she was like 23, 24. Like, she been a hustler. Like, I met her. And I guess her daughter, I guess she was little, because I was like, oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
yeah.
But it's now you 30. This is crazy. You
Yeah.
still creating, like, you haven't changed. Like, you had all kind of ideas then, and I see you still doing it. So I'm glad to see that that's, like, really you, and you ain't give up. You know what I'm saying? You still being creative. So, you know what I'm saying? Blessings to you and your family. I like it.
Many blessings to you as well and your family, my guy. Thank you so much again for coming on the show. I've enjoyed my birthday. I still am. It's Scorpio season. Turn up to all my Scorpios out there tuning in to Lady V Power Talk. We will be back again. I know it's been a while. You know, I have been going through a lot. Of course, we are also in the process of filming the reality show, Making It in Atlanta. Y'all be sure to check that out on my other YouTube channel, IG Shada. And again, if you always want to reach out to me for an interview or just to talk, please be sure to follow me on Instagram at Power Talk 2020. All right? Y'all have a great day. And listen, I'll see y'all again.
Peace.